And the only reason I'm telling you my tale of woe is I don't want anyone here thinking, yeah, it's easy for Tim to get up here and tell us how to live. He's already achieved his fame and fortune in life. Actually, I did achieve a modicum of success, at least as measured by those who choose the parish ministry as a profession. Following my graduation from seminary, I followed the normal career trajectory of a successful clergy person. I took my first position as the associate minister in a large church where it seemed that my sole role was to do everything the senior minister found to be unpleasant and undesirable. Then I got my own church, a medium-sized church in a small town. And finally, I was called to become the senior pastor at an influential, affluent, and active congregation here in Madison, Wisconsin. I relished my new position. And under my leadership, the church nearly tripled in membership, budget, and mission. I had a good job, was making a decent salary, and was well respected in the community. Best of all, I eventually got an associate pastor whose sole role was to do everything I found to be unpleasant and undesirable. I was clearly an accommodating and compassionate pastor who met the needs of my parishioners and anyone else who came to see me. But I never took care of myself. Oddly enough, I actually came to believe that self-care was somehow selfish. I was a workaholic, a people pleaser, and a perfectionist. And then I became an alcoholic, and my life came crashing down. I lost my job, I was effectively bored from my profession, and I nearly lost my wife and family. The worst day in my life was back in 1996 when the governing board of the church I love so dearly, the church I worked so tirelessly to build up, took a vote of no confidence in my leadership and essentially sent me packing. But I was devastated. If you had entered my home back then, you would have found a person who was dejected, defeated, and demoralized. But if you entered my home today, you'd find a totally different story. I've regained my health, my family, and my self-respect. So how did I get from where I was to where I am today? From, to quote Dickens, the worst of times to the best of times.